Welcome to Wilbur D. Rowe Middle School, where the teachers are great and every single kid is cool. Truly learn with a common goal. We are safe, respectful, and responsible. Home to math minds, some of the best readers, musicians, athletes, scholars, and web leaders. Lots happening in this wonderful place, and there's only one way to stay up to date. So if you got a case of the Sandbox Blues, hit the YouTube, check the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Not a thing that we cannot do. Growth mindset, it's the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Welcome, 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 one and all students and staff of the fabulous, magnificent, incredible, wonderful, wobbleless.
All right, we get it.
Amazing Round Middle School. I'm Kalia Ramos.
And I'm Taylor. Let's start the show with a new word count goal in Shamrock drawing.
Shamrock News, Shook Drawing, Week We Don't Know. This horrible angle is thanks to Sasha, who decided to do it to make things more interesting, but really it just hurts my neck. It makes me talk really loud. Thank you, Sasha, I really appreciate it. 6th grade winner is Colin Kopp, who read Lost in the Pacific 1942. I can't look up. 7th grade winner is Gio, who read Ghosts. 8th grade winner is Liam Horsman, who read Two Summers. 2 summers ago. First quarter we read 66,756,218 words. Second quarter we read 100,233,035 words. Third quarter we read only about 65 million. That's less than first and second quarter.
We've got about 11 weeks left of school and we're gonna try to reach 100 million words in 4th quarter. Students and staff, leg up.
If we make it, we'll not only reach our goal and improve our reading ability, we'll earn other awesome incentives.
Also, we'll be doing Shook Drawing 4th quarter.
In addition to all those wonderful incentives, we'll also be starting a million word club for every single student or staff member who's reached 1 million words this year. You will earn
an awesome 1 million word club sticker!
And a 1 million word club bracelet.
Sham news time!
Pennies for Patience is here around middle school from now until the end of April. Here's some more information. Pew! Gonna mess up with you going for that.
Starting today, Rowe Middle School will be participating in Pennies for Patients from now until the end of April. Pennies for Patients is a fundraiser for leukemia and lymphoma, 2 deadly cancers that affect people across the world.
Each 5th period classroom will have a box for donations.
Although this fundraiser is called Pennies for Patients, all forms of currency are acceptable. Pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters, dollar bills, y'all. Each week we'll come around and collect money from each 5th period classroom. The classroom with the most money donated will earn a donut party.
If you have any questions, please see Mr. Dixon 219 or Miss Salisbury in 218.
Pennies for Patients, bring your pennies.
Gonna mess up with you going for that.
We've got a big announcement regarding the hats and hoods in the hallways. With the 4th quarter approaching, we want to establish new rules and remind of old ones.
Toot toot.
Hey, Rowe Middle School, Mr. Dix here with some very, very important information. After many long discussions and conflict resolution, interest-based dialogues, the Rowe Middle School staff has agreed to allow hats and hoods in the hallway. These were not easy discussions. We have people in the building on both sides of the topic, but after we compiled all our information, this is the decision that we came up with. Eventually, it all came down to us wanting to allow the students to find safety, comfort, and expression in their hats and hoods. However, as a staff, here are some other guidelines that we are going to ask from you, since we feel that we've thrown you an alley-oop on this.
Okay, we need to be able to see your face. This is a safety precaution measure. We need to be able to identify everyone at the school. If we can't see your face, we'll ask you to remove your hat and hood. Your teachers still have the right to determine whether you can wear your hats or hoods in their classrooms. If your teachers say no hats or hoods, then I expect no argument. You're safe, respectful, and responsible when wearing your hats or hoods.
Absolutely no backpacks in your classroom. They belong in your locker. You will be asked by your teacher or staff member to go put your backpack in your locker. If you don't know your locker combination, we can help you with that. All electronics must be offered away except for lunch and when your teacher allows you to use them for educational purposes. No listening to music, no texting, no Snapchatting, no FaceTiming, etc. in the hallway. You need to get to time on class. The teachers and staff are going to be more strict on making sure you aren't tardy, writing referrals, calling home, etc. for students who are repeatedly late.
Thank you in advance for your cooperation around middle school. We look forward to a pro hat, electronic-free, backpack absent, everyone on time, fourth quarter of the school year.
What if the reason the jellyfish are so clear is that whenever they sting someone, it gives them their color? Sting.
This week on Rowe Reads, our library extraordinaire, Miss Thompson, recommends one of thousands of books she has read to our school.
Hi, Mrs. Thompson here, librarian at Rowe Middle School, and I would like to recommend to everybody The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stivard. This is an awesome book. I've always been fascinated by Irish and Scottish folk tales, and this kind of combines both. In The Scorpio Races, it takes place on an island off the shore of either Ireland or Scotland. They don't quite say, but it's kind of a rocky place and windblown and everything. And in November, starting the very 1st of November, they hold the Scorpio Races. These aren't normal races. These races are ran with water horses. And water horses are kind of a combination of a seahorse, dragon, and a horse. And the local people take them from the ocean and they wrap them in charms and stuff to control them, take them out of the ocean and onto land. And they're the fastest horses around. There's some odd characteristics about these horses. These horses eat meat. They don't eat grass like regular horses do, and they're super fast. So the main character, Sean, he's the returning champion, and he's coming back and he's fast, but he's very quiet and withdrawn and hides from people, and he's trying to win the race again aboard his water horse. They are called Kapelishkas. Now, his Kapelishka is really, really fast and strong. The other main character in the story is Puck, and she's a girl. Both of her parents have died, and her older brother has run off, so she's raising her younger brother and herself, and they have no money. Their house is going to be taken away, and she is the first girl ever to ride in the Scorpio Races. I would recommend this book to anyone who likes fantasy, a little bit of fairy tales. There's just a touch of romance, but this book would be good for either boys or girls. So read The Scorpio Races.
This month during April, every Friday, we're gonna do a shock drive for Timber's gear. It's gonna be great. I mean, look at this thing spin. That's what's gonna happen. And then we're gonna stop it and pull out a shook thingy. And then if your shock's in there, you know, you get gear, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. So, see you there. This is so awesome. Oh no, it stopped.
reminder on the spring schedule for the Rowe after school program.
Hey folks, we're here to give you some information on the Rowe after school activities going on from now until the end of the year.
Rowe Basketball Association, Monday through Thursday, 4:10 to 5:05. Track practice Monday through Friday, 4:15 to 5:30. No activity bus. Power hour or homework help is only Mondays and Wednesdays, 4:10 to 5:05. Unity team is Wednesdays, 4:10 to 5:05.
Your grade goes down, but it's...
Individual teacher help. Some teachers stay after school on certain days to help students in math, science, Spanish. Talk to your teacher if you're interested in some extra help. AP Book Club, Wednesdays in Miss Ackerman's class, 4:10 to 5:05. Mesa is Tuesdays with Miss Oliver at 4:10 to 5:05. Tino Club is Thursday with Miss Ramos, 4:10 to 5:05. In your mind tonight.
I'm so excited, the Rowe scene is back. Thank you all so much for participating in this year's second Rowe scene. Rowe and flowers. People everywhere pushing, shoving. We can hardly breathe. I'm going crazy. We are like flowers because we all stay in groups. Some try to branch out, but feel shunned for doing so. Some stay in their groups, saying it's the right way to go. If you want to check out more of the poem by Kai, check out the Rowe zine, available in Mr. Dix's room 219.
Mr. Dix has an RBA announcement for all those who wish to participate in the program, which will officially start next Monday.
Yo, what's up? It's Mr. Dix. If you plan on playing for the RBA, the Rowe Basketball Association, on Friday, that is 2 days from now, 9:30 in the morning, we are going to have an RBA meeting in the library. It should only take 10 to 15 minutes. We want all the people who are participating, who have submitted a team, to come to the library. We're gonna make sure all the people know which teams they're on. We're gonna make sure everyone knows about the rules, and we're gonna make sure everyone knows about the expectations of the RBA. We're gonna start up next Monday after school in the after school program. So, if you plan on playing, we will see you at that meeting on Friday morning. Just to clarify, you need to have a team turned into Mr. Dix to attend, okay? So you can't just be up in class like, oh yeah, I wanted to go, and try to get out of class for 10 or 15 minutes. You have to have submitted a team to Mr. Dix. Right now, I have 7 teams. That means I have room for 1 more, okay? RBA, Rowe Basketball Association, starts up next Monday. It's going down.
Rowe's advanced band group traveled to Seattle this past weekend to practice, perform, learn a little bit about college, ride a fancy bus, and have a tubular time.
Radical.
Tubular.
Tubular. Radical.
Tubular.
Tubular.
Do you want a free dinner?
Yeah.
Do you want an opportunity to win lots of cool prizes?
Yeah.
Do you want to see the spectacular event? Things happen at RMS?
Yeah.
Then Rowe Raffle has an event for you.
Oh, thank you.
Save the date, Rowe Raffle, Tuesday, April 25th, 5:30 to 8:30. Join us for a free dinner and family showcase. Raffle tickets are $1 each or 6 for $5. Come see the work your students have been doing and help support the Rowe PTA. Baskets include OMSI, Oaks Park, Wildlife Safari, Portland Spirit, and much, much more.
The final round for the 3-point contest is going down this Friday in the gym at lunch. If you're one of the following students named by Aiden, you'll get another opportunity to shoot and prove you got the best flick in the whole school.
Thank you to all the people who came out and participated in the 3-point contest. Right here on this clipboard, I have the 20 people who did move on to the championship round. First person is Riley D, Logan L, Owen W, Dylan G, Braden C, Mr. Harris, Eden J, Rudy G, Solomon M, Tyler P, Aidan S, Aiden Storm, Avenir, Jawan M, Avery J, Hector P, Connor A, of course Mr. Dix, Coda F, and Tyler L.
Finally, the 8th grade classes went to the Oregon Zoo last week. Our wildlife host, Adventure Eden, takes us on a journey through the jungle, aka the zoo.
In the habitat of the zoo, the Oregon Zoo, that's right, we're going to see some amazing creatures, not only from Oregon, but from all around the world. Be prepared. Oh my God. Hi! Thank Be sure to stay on the trail. We've just found the wild bald eagles in their natural habitat. Just kidding, their real habitat got taken away and they're just being kept right here. But look at those majestic beings. Come here, eagles. Oh my God, we should all put our feet right here and drop this.
Let's go.
Sam, I'm not wearing the right shoes.
Maybe. That was the biggest fish or so. Yeah.
Fish are friends, not foods. Turtles! Oh my God, look! I'd just like to say, turtles!
Behind the glass.
Train them to avoid
Oh my God!
Hey, bro! There you go.
Sometimes their parties just go through the roof. Polar bears!
Mom, look at his claw.
I just died. Elephants are now happy with this amazing new habitat. And look, they're eating grass. Grass is delicious and elephants are cute. What kind of match made in heaven would this be? Welcome to the back cave.
That'll be a disaster.
Back cave.
Oh my God.
Same time. Sorry.
Thanks for joining us this week, Rowe.
See you next time on the Shamrock News.
Sudoku.
Also, we will be doing Shook Draw in 4th quarter. Shook Draw in 4th quarter.
We hope this choose to be stopped. I got it, that I'm gonna create it equal. And we I'm Thomas Jefferson. I'm like a pound too cool. Woman in the sequel. Work.
Hi. Didn't see you there. No, let's not do that. I don't want to do that.
Thanks for joining us this week, Rowe.
See you next time, Shamrock News.
Yeah!
On the Shamrock News.
On the Shamrock News.
Let's redo that again.
You will earn Sham
this time.